And now I'm unmuted. So I will restart that again. It has been a very long time since we have last streamed. I am currently in a Discord chat and I'm trying to not listen to it whilst I talk. But it has been a very long time since we last streamed, and we're coming in with something a little bit different. I can hear myself in the Discord. We are in Euro Truck Sim 2 today. Currently, thank you for the follow, Immortal. I really appreciate that. And we are currently doing the TQD Convoy as part of Global Trucking VTC. And I am currently the official streamer for Global Trucking. So if you guys want to check that out, I should get a link for our VTC in case anyone would like to join. There we go. I'll just write that down. So I have that if anyone would like to join or check out the VTC. Thank you so much, Wonder, for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. So there's 2 minutes till departure. So let me give you a little bit of an insight on today's convoy. So we are currently in Bremen, and we are traveling, I'm not sure how many miles it is, but we're going straight through to Innsbruck. I haven't got it in my sat-nav, so I can't show you on the map. However, I'll find it someday. Innsbruck. Hi, Danny. See you in the chat. Why can't I find Innsbruck? Am I being silly? Hi, Rez. Hi, Hatterene. It is good to see you. You don't stream enough and it makes me angry. I'm sorry. I found Innsbruck. We're coming all the way down here from up here. But this is everyone. I love driving at night. I'm 50-50. I prefer driving at the day because I like to see all the scenery. So, but I like seeing everything more. But this is everyone who is currently present for our BTC. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 8 people, including myself. So I'm very excited. I'll have another sip. Don't you drive in real time in this game? No. In ETS2, okay, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. So in ETS2, it has its own time. It has its own game time. ETS2 runs on game time. When you play online on TMP, which is this, like the online multiplayer servers, it still has a game time, but if the game doesn't stop, so if I pick up a job offline and I'm like, oh, I want to go off the game for a while, I can just save it and then pick it back up where I left it. But on online, it just keeps rolling over. So, but I hope the frame rate is okay. I really hope the frame rate is okay. But we are currently driving a MAN, MAN, 4x2 with a standard refrigerated trailer. I mean, that takes the same amount of time. No. There is, if you Google it, there is like there's a few charts that are like, oh, like 3, it's like something like, oh, 3 minutes in game is like 1 minute in real life. I wonder if I can Google that real quick. ETS2 game times real. Yeah, so like 20 seconds in real time is 1 minute in game. So it's not a big difference, but still matters. So like a 3-hour journey in game can take like half an hour. All that sort of thing. I'm also currently using a wheel. So. Yeah, I'm good. Also, if you hear me talking out of context, it's because I am in a Discord chat with everyone. I am in a Discord chat with everyone. So I have to kind of like go between the two. So, but we're 4th. Oh, okay, it's a woman driving. Curbs, watch out. So it begins. No, but I'm not that bad of a driver. Or at least I don't think I'm that bad of a driver, okay? I think I'm okay. Yep, I got full tank. I do have a full tank. I should have a full tank. Yeah, I got a full tank. And it is currently 3 AM game time. Can I change? 16 hour. Oh, I just want to get going. But I think our bladder's empty for no, exactly no, because I have like cups the size of my head. Like I'll there'll be like half an hour left at the convo. I'm like, I really need to go to the bathroom, but I can't go to the bathroom because I'm driving. So yeah. We're now leaving. Please leave when your VTC name is called. Thank you. Woohoo! Departure time. But yes, my bladder is empty for now. For this journey. But we're 4th in the departure order. So we shouldn't have to wait too long. But I am at the back, so you'll be able to see. Do the old peanut ball trick. I could try, I could give it a go. But I don't... The frame rate should be okay. I hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it's not laggy. Laggy? Laggy. The true trucking experience. Exactly.
2-0. Mode.
But I'm always worried about the frame rate, especially on stream, because there are currently 157 other drivers near me right now. Become the trucker. I need a cap. I only have the froggy hat. Hold on. Can I like wear the froggy hat as like the trucker's cap? Can I do this? Nothing screams trucker than cat ears. Way! There is nothing wrong with cat ears, okay? But hello, welcome to the chat. I mean, like, you've got cat ears, or you can have, like, the frog eyes. That's fine. Danny should look at the stream. Got my frog hat. Anyway. More logistics, so we should be departing next. Hopefully. But also, I'm currently using the Logitech G923. Just the wheels and the pedals. I'm not using the shifter. It depends, Hatterene. I'm aiming for this chat to be 14 plus for this stream. That's the age range for this chat, it's 14 plus Hatterene. So if you can keep it at that, I'll hear you pick up lines. But if not, I'll have to make like a warning of like, look, this is the thing for this stream. But okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll accept it, Hatterene. I'll accept that one. I don't think that's a good one. It's very time appropriate because of COVID as well. So it makes sense. Stop! Right, okay, stop! Hatterene, stop! We're departing now, okay? I'm gonna draw the line there, Hatterene. I gotta get comfy.
Hello, Zane.
Richard goes first. Richard is our convoy leader. And then I'll be departing... Yulia? Is Yulia going? Yulia, and then Daniel, Pete, Danny, Wonder, Owen, and me. We're a little bit slow in departing. I think a few of us have quite a bit of lag. But then it'll go Pete and then Danny, and I'll be at the back. Don't lie if you both used these on you when you first met. You totally would have. Maybe it would have charmed me a little bit, okay? Tiny little bit. Oh. Oh, why is he done that for? Why has he blocked the entrance? Now we're split off. This isn't... This is strange. That's unusual.
Anas, my friend, please move truck.
That worked. That was good. Okay. And now we'll go soon. The frame rate is always worse in the cabin view, and I don't know why, but I think it's something to do with just the rendering distance. I'll just let Owen go through. Primer also now departing. 160, I think. 140 to 160 people. So the lag is, this is horrible! Ew, the wheel is on the right. I'm British! Where else do you want my wheel to be, okay? Oh my goodness. Is frame rate fine for you? Maybe it's because in-game the left leg is supposed to be... No! It's supposed to be on the right, okay? And then it should... Then, once we get past 162, it should go better. Should be smooth sailing after that. So... I'm used to low FPS. I played Ark at like 15 frames per second? My goodness. See, yeah, now it's cleared up. It's clearing up now. We just see the distance. So we have, and yes, that was on low settings. Oh! We currently have, I'm at the back of our VTC, and we have Prime Logistics behind us. Prime Logistics are another amazing VTC. And we're stopping. I'll put my hazards on for Prime to warm them. But you'll see that like, I always also tend to switch between like cabin view and third person view quite a bit. But that's because I like to see. I really like to see what's going on around me. So, but So who's the better driver, you, Kane, or Bradley? Oh. Well, I mean, since we're talking about real life, clearly it's Kane, because Kane drives a car. Brad doesn't drive, I don't drive, and Kane drives Kane drives a really nice car. So so it's clearly Kane the better driver. But I'll be getting my driver's license soon in real life. Yep, I'm on now. That was for the Discord chat. Doing all good back here, thank you. For anyone just tuning in, I am in a Discord call with like everyone else in our little VTC. But obviously I've muted that for privacy. Ah, why did we stop like that? That is not what I was expecting. It's okay, it's no problem. He's got lag. So I'm gonna be a lot further away. I wanna really keep my distance from him. People are still departing. I'm just gonna kind of roll at 20 for now. Because I don't want, like, if Owen's lagging, I don't want to be way too close to him, like, just as a precaution. Because if, like, I'm just right behind him, or only have, like, 30 meters between us, it's like, and he's lagging, I'm clearly gonna crash into him. And then I'll get kicked. I mean, what is the distance between us two? Owen, it's currently 112. But see, like, he's slowing down again, so... I have plenty of Michelin men. Look at them. Look at them. They're a little army. 3. Bucket just go 160 kilometers per hour. No, there are rules to a convoy. You can't overtake. You don't overtake in a convoy. You stay in your little spot and you just sit back and you just chill and drive, okay? And that's the good thing about convoys. Like, it's very social. I'm not a rule breaker. I like to follow the rules. Slowly brake. Because sometimes, like, when I go in third person view, it helps me, like, I can understand the distance a lot better compared to the cabin view. Because I can see further ahead.
Tom, Jiri.
Turning right in the next turn off.
Hey, Kanka.
See, look at all of Prime behind me. Look at them all. I love their paint scheme. The purple is just mwah, top notch. I love it. Right.
Kanka.
Okie dokie.
Hello. Kanka.
Everyone in the voice.
Ibrahim, Kanka, Ibrahim.
Hello.
I have no idea what they're saying. But yeah, if the game's too loud, by the way, like the engine and stuff like that, just let me know. I've never been good at audio leveling and stuff, if that's what you'd call it. There's Tom and Jerry. Well, his trailer at least. We got a toot to him. We got toot to Tom. Beep beep. You Scarlet Violet. I am. I haven't looked into it recently. Like, I haven't seen any updates on Scarlet and Violet. But But yes, I think I'm getting Scarlet. I think my fiance's getting Violet. I'm getting Scarlet. Yeah. There was a trailer this Sunset. Oh, I haven't seen the trailer then. I haven't actually seen it. Exit right. Steady brake. But I started my new job this week. So, do you have 2 monitors? You can watch it while you drive. I do have 2 monitors, but there is no way I can tab out to put the trailer on my second monitor. No, no chance. I will have a sip of my drink though. But this is our truck. I realized I didn't fully get show you. For this convoy, we're using the MAN. But typically we use a Scania. But we have an amazing paint scheme. I absolutely love it. It's really professional. Very streamlined. Just get better drivers. No, because you can't... If I tab out, I can't drive the truck. Like, there's no control for the truck. That's how the steering works, okay? Yeah, I know how to drive trucks. And we are braking. Definitely should use phones or don't. No. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Beep 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 beep. Just wait till you're on a long straight. No. I'm not tabbing out or using my phone during the convoy. All my attention is fully on that. And look at that sunset. If I was on my phone, I wouldn't see the sunset, okay? We're going into the middle lane, but a bit later on. Who wants to break up? Right. I will break all the driving rules if I was playing offline, okay? Because, like, I have, like, rules and stuff that I need to follow, okay? So I can keep doing this. Also, isn't it sunrise? Did I say sunset? I meant sunrise. Oopsie. God, I said sunrise. Like, you guys just don't get it, okay? I can go a bit faster now. But I'm still careful of Owen, because I'm scared of his lag. I keep pulling my sleeves down. I like my sleeves long. I'm a bit close. Just gonna chill. Yeah. I wonder how long it's gonna take for everyone to depart. Because, I mean, who was that? That was Blue Line Cargo. I don't remember the full departure queue. So I don't know how many are left after those guys. But yes, it is a sunrise. You got me there, okay? Con speed, please depart now. I mean, we've been on the road for 5 minutes, maybe? Ah! I kissed Owen. My truck did 2%. But it's fine because we can fix it with / fix. Woo! Okay, so wait, I can't see channel points. Yeah, I've turned channel points off just for this stream. And then I'm going to be turning them back on. And from what I know is all the points you have earned will just still be there. You don't have it, you won't come back and they'll be at 0. You still have all the points that you have accumulated. But I just don't have it on for this stream. No, you can't earn any this stream. Simply because this is my first stream on ETS and also online. Like, streaming online. So, and I didn't have a lot of time to prep. So I was like, well, I'm going to turn them off because I can't fully manage them whilst playing ETS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change them tonight after the stream. So that I have ETS specific ones, maybe. But I don't really want people redeeming them during this. But I'm going to sort it out. Like, I'm going to sort it all out, but it's okay. But there's no need to worry. But yeah, I'm sorry you can't earn any points this stream. Cruise at 30. At least it's getting to daytime. Why? This is horrendous. The stopping. Gonna chill it. Slowing down. I'm just gonna slowly roll them. Slowly roll the truck. See, because even though there's a massive gap, we have to keep our distance anyway. And then I'd rather roll it slow than, like, stop, start, stop, start. You're all going to the same place. We are all going to the same, we're all going to the same place. Oh my god, Mike! Mike! Hi, Mike! My trucking home, I see you all this. Yes! I'm in a VTC, which is what this convoy is. But yeah, we are all going to the same place. I think there's about 170 of us doing this convoy at the minute. I mean, they're still departing, so... Just gonna cruise control it. Oh, Mike! I also got a wheel. I got a new one. I got a Logitech G923. So... I see that, yes. I mean, you kind of see it, like, look at it. Ooh. I had, like, this whole debate with myself about how I was going to stream, the wheel mics, everything. Exactly. But I had this whole debate with myself about how I was going to stream ETS. So, I was like, okay, well, do I just have the game, nothing else, just voice? Or... like, do I have the camera on my, like, on the wheel? Or do I have it on my face? And I was like, I'll just have it on my face, like, it's fine. Like, I tried to put the camera on the wheel, but I couldn't really get it to look right, like the way I do on other people's. So... oh, do I put the Wii Mario Kart wheel? Yeah. There's, like, some people do that, like, some people, like, proper make the meme of it, and, do, like, really silly steering wheels, but I've seen, I don't know if you guys have seen, like, some of those videos in real life, and it's just, like, a guy with, like, his sports car, and he has, like, the detachable wheels, and he'll detach it and just put on a little, like, Mario Kart wheel.
يا همام حول يا همام.
I have no idea what they're saying in the voice chat. You went with the correct camera choice. I like being able to see. Oh, thank you. Really appreciate that. But yeah, I started my new job this week. And it has gone really well. We're coming to a stop.
أنا محدد بس تغير المسار.
I don't know why we've stopped.
ايه هم كليتنا مضبوط على اسمه بس.
But yeah, see, like you have Prime in the back, and then here we have ours. Respectful comment, respectful comment. Montana just came out for ATS. I'll be checking that out. I know. I don't have Montana. I mean, I don't have the money for it anyway. But I don't play ATS as often as ETS. Like I play ETS like every day. So I was like, if I'm gonna get Montana, I'm just gonna wait it out. So, but I saw that the West Balkans. Do you say Balkans or Balkans? The West Balkans. Balkans. But the West Balkans are coming. That doesn't sound right. Balkans. The West Balkans is coming out for ETS at some point. No idea when. Bulking. So I was saying it right. Was I? Did I say it right at the first place? I don't know. Balkans. I did. But yeah, the West Balkans is coming out. And I think that's it. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. We're saying it right. It's fine, Mike. It's no worries. Look at the line on the mini-map. What on earth is that? So many people. Can we get it on the... It's 52, 51. Oh, I can't. I want to get rid of the little sat-nav and I can't. Because we're moving. But I don't want to go too fast between Owen. But I have to keep my distance anyway. Like, between us, we try and keep, like, 100 meters distance. But you can't really do that without having the tab up. So I just try and look and be like, okay, he's lagging, so... I haven't played TMP since in-game mode. I played... I think, like, I never really played TMP until I got into a VTC. And then I started to enjoy it a little bit more. I think I like it because of the traffic. Because then when I play in TMP, I only ever drive to like well-populated areas rather than quiet. And I shouldn't do that. I should just play it. But I have like a separate offline profile as well for like this is where I'm gonna get all my achievements and drive properly and all that stuff. This is me hitting her. I turn 21 next week. They're talking about Pete turning 21. I am currently 20, yes. I am not 15! I'm engaged! It's a branding, Danny? Gosh. What does that mean? He said I look new. I'm not 14. Hatterene, go away. I look younger. That's a compliment. That's a compliment. I'll take it. Am I the only prime with another trailer? What? Oh, like a... I think... My bad, 13. Stop going lower, Hatterene. Man, I want to go really fast and I can't. Schmal. So you're not 11. No! I'm 20! 20! I'm 20. I just have a really itchy nose now. Sad. I want to put my foot down and I can't. Ah! Back to so 02. Or is he fully stopped? I always like really struggle trying to like cruise slowly. And then I'm scared like the person behind me is gonna be like, why are you slowing down? What are you doing? So, wait, what did you say? I completely missed what you said. I am the baby, and you are old, Richard. I'm harassing Richard. It's like our favorite thing to do. Harass the convoy leader, Richard. I'm so scared that the person behind you gonna be like, why are you doing that? Why do you keep stopping? I'm like, I'm not stopping, I'm trying to drive normally. I promise. See, now I can speed up. I am gonna have a cheeky M&M whilst I'm driving, though. I forgot I'm older than you, though. Richard. See, you're old too, Hattery. Go on. I don't want to go too fast because now I have to brake anyway. I bet you're putting 22. 22. I was gonna say something and it's completely gone. I completely forgot what I was saying. I don't actually know what I was saying. Oopsie. Truck on the hard shoulder up ahead. It's because she's over it. We're talking about I'm just gonna leave it. Who's drinking age where you live? The drinking age is 18. I think the driving age is 16. I don't know. I don't actually know about driving. But drinking, yeah. Drinking, you can drink from the age of 18. I think you can have an alcoholic drink like cider with a meal, like when you go out when you're 16. So like if you're like 16, 17 and you go to a restaurant, you can order like cider, like legally. I don't know why. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was a thing. Daniel's younger than me. They're talking about how old everyone is and who's younger and older than each other. How old is he? I want to know how old they are. That's popping. I just like alcohol, so I've never ordered a drink for. Friend got me one. What did you have though? Like I don't drink a lot, to be honest. I kind of like drink cocktails and stuff like that. Like I like fruit juice and like fruity things and nice tasting things. I don't know, something cranberry. I'm not a big fan of cranberry juice. Like, I've never had White Claw. Like, I don't think that we have that here. But it's fine. Jesus Christ. That was a series of unfortunate events. I'm just gonna go at 20. Order it from the website. Become the basic American white girl. I don't want to be the American white girl. No. What is White Claw? I thought it was like beer. Or some sort of lager. Hello there. People are still, there are still VTCs. There are still VTCs departing. Phoenix just departed. We've been on the road for like, I think like 20 minutes. That was quite surprising to see in the chat. I love this though. Look at the greenery. It's so pretty. Forest is the favorite. It's a sparkling flavored drink with like 5%. Oh, like an alk pop? Like we have WKD and that just tastes like blue. It's really strange. It tastes like blue. What does blue taste like? Blue. It tastes like blue. I don't know. Gosh. My Siri. Exactly, Rez. Party! There's a truck on the grass up ahead. Let's see. Oh. I'm just cruising at like 20 because I can't go anywhere. I just want to meow. I want to meow down the motorway, please. There's only been like 2 convoys where we've been able to do that, where we could have just sped down the motorway. There it is. Dulcis. Was that Dulcis? Dulcis Logistics. Are still departing. Still departing. I'm just chilling behind Olwyn. That was close. I feel really bad. Like I can't. Pete! Pete's driving the wrong truck. Let's collect kiddies. Every time Bull breaks, fake shot. No, I'm trying my best. I don't think I've done too bad, okay? I always take it into like the truck configuration before I double check it's like a 4x2 or 6x2. We're all driving 4x2s and Pete's driving a 6x2. Because I don't think there's any other way to check. If the truck is like swoop, then it's a 4x2. Is Lid Prime behind? I keep pulling my sleeves up because I like to have my fingers covered. I have mittens. Yukon Union, please depart now. God, the traffic. Chassis. This game would be good to do ASMR with. What kind of ASMR? Like truck ASMR? I assume you can hear the engine. I think. Like I tried to make sure that you could hear the game a bit, but whispering around sounds so cool. Yeah, I know that, but like sometimes people do like slime ASMR where they just bloop 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 and stuff like that. Look at our truck. Look at that. It's so pretty. I don't know, like would I get distracted if I tried to do ASMR? Maybe. I feel like I'd probably get distracted. Like I wouldn't pay attention to anything. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, I've like never done ASMR. I understand it though. See, I understand. Like that's why I play ATS a lot, because on ATS it's just so long to go in a straight line. Like it's good to have that variation. Cause in like American Truck Sim, it's just like straight line, straight intersection. Meow. Speeding, me speeding. I do like ATS though. It's the trucks in ATS I like. Like I really like the scenery and the trucks. But I think it's because they're like really big and cool trucks. So big cool trucks, and I'm like, yeah, I want to drive a big cool truck. Yeah. Am I gonna? No. I'm pushing it. Oh, Jesus, Bulba. I'm just gonna put the distance between us a little bit again. Oh my god. I was really trying my best there. I was like, I'm gonna get close. It's gonna be okay. Slow down again. And we turn left at the upcoming junction. I just realised I haven't set up my chair properly to like put my arms up. Being comfortable is key. Same. I'm trying my best with the braking. Oh, he went really fast up ahead. They were all going quite fast. Yeah, but only to a certain point when I want to follow through. I fell asleep at the wheel yesterday. I fell asleep at the virtual wheel. I was so tired after work, but I just wanted to play games. I was like, oh, I'll play like Truck Sim, like it shouldn't be too hard. I fell asleep for like a few seconds, and I crashed my truck and got like 40% damage on my truck, and the sound woke me up. I was like, I just couldn't keep my eyes open because I sit at a desk all day. So when I come home and then like I come home and I'm sat at my desk all night. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so I can't get the energy. I'm not sure what I'm doing after stream yet. I might take an hour to just like clean up and stuff and then come back on to ETS or ATS, I'm not sure. Does it look like I'm cleaning now, Danny? I never know what I'm doing, okay? Danny's bullying me. I bully Richard. You are cleaning now, I can see you. Ah, yes, let me just... Yeah. Clean it nice. Make it nice and shiny, make the webcam nice and shiny. I'm still not going too fast because we're gonna slow down anyway! There are 200 people in the server currently, So, this is a pre-recorded stream. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you clean through your window. I'll spray you. I won't hesitate. I'll spray soap in your eye. Let's have a look around us. Prime there in the back. Owen in the front. See, look, do you see everyone's trucks at the top? Trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. Keep distance. Fill the gap. You would never. It's not like I'm watching you. Rain. I'm multitasking because I'm talking and playing the game, and I'm trying to talk whilst listening to everyone at the same time. I'm the pro. You love me. Nah. A83. Pizza. Everyone's eating and driving. I ate before I had to drive. I want pizza now. Give me pizza. Give me pizza. Are we turning right here? Are we turning right here? Is it blocked off? Okay. Double checking. You ate before, now you're gonna need to poop. Never! There are no enemies at the gate! My favorite thing. See, now we can speed a little bit. But as you can see on the sat-nav, we're gonna have to slow down again. They almost crashed up ahead. Keeping it 20. Oh, that's the map. See, do you see like all our trucks up ahead? I think it looks so good. Looks so nice. Sir Commander. Sir Commander Mommy. Sir Commander Mommy. That's Richard's title. Sir Commander Mommy Richard. Sir Commander Mommy Richard. Perfect. Mwah. He thought they were just for decorative purposes. Okay, leave him alone. Me and Richard couldn't figure out how to make the additional lights work on the front of our truck. So we were like, oh, you're like convoy leader, you don't know how the lights work, what are you doing? But yeah, I had to go on YouTube to figure it out, so. Go, go, go. I'm gonna stay at 10. 10 should be okay. How many? 35 around us at the minute. But that's just near us. Like, there's like 200 people on the server. So we'll stick at 20. Put that on cruise control. Continue convoy control. T2. TQD are doing their own convoy control as well, which is really nice. It's really cool. I'll hold shoulder for my BTC, please. Trailer is blocking me. Oh, someone's blocked in trying to wait. They must have pulled aside. Do you see people? Do you see people in the chat saying they're getting bored? Why are they saying they're bored? Why are they saying they're bored? He's leaving. He's the guy, he was the leader for Prime, who was behind me. And he just pulled across and was like, yeah, I'm bored, I'm going. If your body should not have covered it. Yeah, like, I get, like, I understand that, like, when you go slow like this, it's like, man, like, come on, like, I want to get to where I'm going. But, like, the whole point of Convoys is to just sit back and relax and, like, just kind of, like, enjoy the game, enjoy the scenery, and just enjoy how the whole game is. Like, so... But yeah, the leader for Prime left because he was bored. He put it in the chat. He put it in the chat that he was bored, and then someone else said it, and then he pulled over and just left. All the more reason to sit back and relax. My brother, my grandmother can go faster. If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike. That is a lot of Prime. Do you see all of them there? Oh my goodness. It's a lot of purple. A lot of purple. Convoy speed is now 60 kilometers. That's 80 miles an hour, I think? Or is it under? Owen's slowing down, so I will also slow down. Is that 80 miles an hour or lower? Lower. Oh. Do animals ever walk on the road? Not in the game, no. That is not a thing. You can transport animals. You can, like, transport, I think it's cows. But there are, like, road accidents, like, mainly on offline, where, like, the roads will be cut off and stuff like that. But if you ignore the roadblock, and you drive past the actual accident, it is all, like, set up. Like, so there's one that I remember, and it's, like, the truck's on fire, and there's, like, smoke coming off it, and the trailer's all melted, which I think is, like, a really cool detail. Whee! I, like, overdid that turn just because I wanted to move the wheel a bit. Look at my wheel go. Whee! I'm gonna keep it at 30. Prime is best. See, like, convoy control that you see, like, on the slip road. So it just helps be like, hey, if you don't have it in your sat-nav, that is not the way to go. You gotta go that way. You gotta go the other way. Sticking at 30. Keep it at 45. Because I don't know when Owen's gonna break. But as I said earlier, like, we keep our distance anyway. So just to avoid it. Avoid any accidents where we can. Wait, who overtook? At the back or the front? So you're not supposed to overtake in a convoy, but apparently someone up front overtook each other. There's no need to overtake. Owen's slowing down. See, I could always just like drive my truck by watching my stream on my second monitor. I could be like, aha, yes. Not very well, but I could see it. That's good. Go. See, Owen slow down a bit more there. But I hope you can hear the game okay. I haven't put music on because I was unsure of what to put on. So then I thought, we'll just leave it for today. But I am streaming the Convoy tomorrow, so I might put like some background music on. But yet again, I am unsure. Wait, tomorrow? What day is it tomorrow? Oh no, I'm not doing the Convoy tomorrow. No, I am. Meow. I am doing the Convoy tomorrow. I'm just getting confused. Like, I'm still getting, like, I'm getting used to, like, working like, Monday to Friday. And I was like, oh, it's Saturday. Like, I work on a Saturday. I don't work on a Saturday anymore. But, see what the... Have you seen the chat? Borest and slowest convoy ever. I'm done. Yep, yes. Why are we going so slow? Yeah, like everyone's just like, this is boring and slow. I'm just gonna leave. That's so sad. That's so sad. Like, why? Why come along? Every convoy's a good convoy. Apart from ones on Simulation 1. If it's on Simulation 1, it's like, oh god, no! It's usually quite busy. No, they're talking about the speed, apparently. Like, a lot of them just mentioning, oh, we're only going like 30 miles an hour. Like, oh. Why have we stopped? We just had a, someone disconnected. Someone disconnected in our little group. Which is what that was all about, and everyone was like, oh my god! Just crashed. Convoy speed. We're speeding up! We're speeding up! I mean, I'm speeding a little bit, but still. It's fine. I love Tom and Jerry. He's always doing the convoy controls and stuff. I need to stop slouching because, oh my goodness, my back hurts. Ah. Who is this behind me? Hello, good sir. I think it looks like Owen's slowing down, so... Down the floor if your back hurts. I might. I mean, not right now, I'm driving. I just pick up the wheel off the desk and I'm just like, this is fine, this is completely fine. I don't know if they had public. they're talking about if the public got let out or not. Like called it officially, but I think they just got let out normally. We're slowing down. I will stick to 33. Let's go. We're going into the middle lane. Look at my flag. I'm not going into the middle lane just yet. I'm gonna wait till I see Owen pull over into the middle lane. There we go. Go back down to 45. Me 3! We like honking at Tom and Jerry. Beep beep. Hello. Beep beep. Hello. People lagging. I'm just gonna speed up quickly a little bit to catch up. I'm just gonna slow down like this. Ugh. Big like dead stop. Why have we stopped like that? What did like did their whole convoy leave, or a whole? That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Hordia! Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Boo! Boo! Hi, Oh. Hi, Hordian. Hi. Thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. Yay. Thank you so much. See, so you didn't scare me, but you made me kind of go like, ooh, ooh. Head pats. What's head pats? We're playing. Would you like me to tell you what's going on, Hordian? So this is an online convoy on Euro Truck Sim. There are currently 200 people. No, there's a bit less. I reckon there's like 180 people in the server right now. Like you can see on that the little thingy I'm your truck driver a truck. Yeah, I drive truck. I'm currently driving with my virtual trucking company, Global Trucking, and obviously all the other companies that have come to join. This journey is Bremen to Innsbruck, and we are just enjoying the scenery. Oh no! Please break in time! Please break in time! Please break in time! It's fine. I got this. I'm a pro driver. I'm currently using a steering wheel as well. I'm scared of him. I just saw his like a blue little dot just go meow up my map. I was like, we're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. But I'm currently using a Logitech G923 wheel, and this guy looks, yeah, like I like to explain it the way I explain Monster Hunter. So when I explain Monster Hunter, I'm like, you just hunt monsters. That's what ETS is like. It's like drive truck, deliver, good job. That's what it's like. And then like obviously like customizing the truck. So oh god, I'm a bit close. My bad. Gotta listen to rock and use drugs while you're... Yeah! But I have, like, all my little Michelin men on top of my truck. I'm trying to I'm trying to like drive and not crash. But like I have the 3 of them chilling up there. And then obviously in here, like I have like my blanket, I've got a flag. I got my Michelin man just hanging. It's fine. I've got like the bags and stuff. Dude, eyes on the road. I'm sorry, I got really excited. It's like EDM music at the minute. Club EDM music. I'm also in a Discord voice chat with the VTC, but obviously I've got that muted for like privacy and stuff. But if you just see me just out the blue just say something, it's because like I'm talking and responding to them. I say to my friend about it all the time. Exactly. Eyes on the road! Eyes on the road! Oh, did you see that? We've got I'm going to an 80s night tomorrow at our rock pub. 80s party tunes. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna go see everyone and be like, hello. No, I'm doing. I was like, but party. Where we dress like the 80s? No. I will not be dressing like the 80s. The drag queen that runs the 80s night will be. Yeah, of course I am. I don't do, like, I don't pay. Sometimes. Go dress like a frog. Hordian, have you seen my frog shoes? I think you did. Yeah, Wednesday through to Sunday. Nah, 7 days a week. It's just when they work. But it doesn't matter for me who's working. Indeed. You stress me. I've got nothing 80s like vibes or anything. Boy, it's been established that I'm a bunny. You're a bunny? You're a bunny? Can I have some context, please? A bunny? Sometime in the last few months. What have you been up to? It's just that I'm super shy with romanticism. Ah, that's okay though. There's nothing wrong with being shy. Being like a little bunny. The meme stuck. Nice. There hasn't been a lot of that in the chat. Has the we're turning off. I wonder how far we are. Richard, how far are we? Ooh. We're not far from our destination. We've been on the road for about 40 minutes? 40 minutes, 50 minutes? I think. Or a little bit longer. Whee. A football stadium? Am I missing something? It is a stadium! Look at that! Ooh. I'm trying to... Eyes on the road! Eyes on the road! Ah! God, that was harsh braking. What is he doing? What is he doing? Turning off at the next room. No need to indicate. Well, maybe I want to indicate, Richard. I will indicate off. I like using my indicators. Look at the fields of wheat. I need to open my window, like my truck window, but I don't remember what the shortcut is. I'm about to... The fuck is that in front of me? I am. I definitely am. I am drink driving. Wait, let me see if I can... No, I can't. I'm too far. I'm getting so behind. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what the keybind is for. Open window. ETS2. Oh, I think I have to bind it myself. Ah, I think I have to bind it myself to open and close the window. Because then it would add a little bit more sound. Because I assume the game isn't that loud for you guys. But this is my first time streaming Truck Sim, so not everything's perfect. Ooh. 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 Turning right. The game sounds great. Yeah. I really like all the online stuff. I can hear the wind outside like I would have was. Exactly. Ah. Is he beeping at me? Oh no, it's in front of me. I was like, don't beep at me, I'm sorry. But yeah, like, the way... So you say that about the sounds, but what they do is they go out and they record the sounds. Gotta go to some work. No problem, Hordian. It was very nice to see you. Enjoy your work. I hope your work isn't too hard. I hope it's all good. Okay, we're going a little bit faster. I don't want to go too fast. I'm gonna start slowing down. 50. I'm gonna stick at 50. Just below 50. That should be okay. Everyone's saying they want to sleep in the chat. They're like, I want sleep. Give me sleep. Ba-ba. We're taking, like, the side road instead of the main road. Because the main one is right there, like you can see on the sat nav, like, there it is. Ah! I am in my lane. It's fine. Yes. And that is all. That is. I pop your tires! That's very mean. It's a grey road for me, I haven't driven it yet. Don't pop my tires, please. It costs money. Money, money, money! Can sleep later. My chance to adjust on my chair. Ah, twisty turny roads. $15, okay. I do like the scenery though. It's nice, peaceful. Just wish I could see more. Keep my eye on Alwyn in case he In case he lags again, because he had quite bad lag earlier. It should be okay. Oh, my camera has gone. Oh. That is strange. Can you still hear me? If you... I hope you can still hear me. I don't know why I have no idea why the webcam has died. Like, nothing has changed. Like, I haven't tabbed out. The light for the webcam's still turned on. And I can't tab out to turn it back on. That is so weird. Why is the webcam... Oh. Why can't I... Ah! What is going on? Why am I stuck like this? Ah! I'm not paying attention! This is fine. I mean, I should just, like, I can just keep it like this. So that turns it off. If I click that, it turns it off. Oh, I pressed something and now it says recording started. Oh, goodness me. Oh, God. Ah! Why is everything happening right now? So I don't have an explanation for this. Hello. Ah! I don't know why it's doing this. And I can't fix it either. But we're almost at our destination. I mean... Sweet. Stop it. That turns it off. Okay. So how... I mean, I can lean back like this, like, hello. I can just, like, sit really close up like this, and I'm like, hello. Simp, 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 simp. What? I am in love with that emote. That emote is my favourite one. Look at that view. Look at that view. I love it. I wish my camera would work. I don't understand. At least you can listen to my voice now. That's okay. Yeah, my camera stopped working for some reason, and when I turn it on, it's really close up to my face. It's quite funny, actually. It's very good comedic value, I will admit. Ta-da! It's like at the very end. It's great. I was like, do I just keep it turned off, or just like really close up to my face? Like, you can't. No, can you actually not hear me? Wait, is my microphone broken? What does that mean, Hordian? Hordian, speak to me! Is my microphone working? I still hear you. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Hordian, you've muted the stream because you're lurking. And I thought you were trying to tell me that the mic had stopped working, as well as the camera. So, you're a big stinky Hordian, okay? Thank you. Thank you for, listening to that PSA. Hordian is big stinky. Thank you, thank you. But look at that. I love the mountains. It's so pretty. They saved the best till last for the convoy. That is a lovely view, though. Wow. I like it. I need like a fan on, and then if I have a fan blowing air at me, I can just pretend that I'm actually there. Like, put the window down, just a breeze, a breeze. Time for damage control. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Should I get closer? Wait, where's my... How do I... I'm trying to look at the... I'm trying to drive and... Ah. Hello. 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 Where... What... What? Use my emotes, Hordian. How dare you? No, I love all the... I want more fun emotes. I want funny emotes. One day. With a wheel. General chat. Still going, Hordian, I like it. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. There goes the camera again. That's fine. Look at that. Oh, hello. I don't know. Oh my god. Ooh, ooh. I love the oohs. I awoo to this scenery. Thank you and goodbye. Look at it. Look at all the houses down there. I don't want to go too fast because we're on a hill. I'm very scared. It's like picking a wand in Harry Potter. This isn't the company for me. I regret not wearing socks for these pedals, metal pedals. Yeah. Molehill into a mountain. See, look at the ramp. The runaway, blah 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 blah, runaway truck. was really bad. He was a lot closer than I thought. That's my bad. I can't get my brakes right on this hill. I've done this road before, I remember. It's tight. There we go. Whee. Easy peasy. And we are approaching our destination. Oh, I think they've changed the route. Yeah, they've changed the route, but I think it's just where we're dropping off, like where we're parking up, rather than the whole route. Oh, what am I doing? Turning right up ahead. Not this one, the next one. Whee. I wonder where we're going. I'm gonna play a game. See you later, Hatterene. Thank you for hanging out. It's very nice to talk to you, and I hope to see you soon. Have a good night, day, evening. Thank you, thank you. I wonder where we're going then, because we were supposed to go to the quarry. They changed it. You'll switch your destiny. Thank you, Hatterene. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of your support as well. Thank you. Oh, you can see everyone down there. Going down there. Just a cheeky souvenir. Oh. Take it a little bit wide, just because I can. Turn that off. Oh, I think I see. Are we all gonna fit? I don't think we're all gonna fit in this section. We gotta dismiss our trailers once we're in. You can see everyone there. It's GP. Oh, I rolled back a bit, my bad. And we have reached our destination. Oh, and it's not quite in the non-collision though. Come on, Owen. Yeah. Let me just dismiss the trailer. Oh. There we go. And then we're gonna park up. And I'm just gonna put myself over here. Whilst they figure out the park where everyone's parking. Look at our trucks. Oh, they're beautiful. The Michelin tires, the Michelin men on top. I'm just gonna wait for them to park before I do, because I'm the last one to park. Oh, I'll take that off. There we go. Because I don't know how close I am to them all. And whilst Wonder is starting to back up, I will too. I'm going 1 mile an hour. I think that's okay. He said as close as I can, so. Hey, I'm in. Look at that. Look at us. I mean, I can't see all of us, but look at that. We're all just moving a bit more forward. I can't do it. Hold on.
محمد فلسطين.
There you go, that should be fine.
شلون؟
My goodness. We have reached our destination. Thank you for that PSA. Ding dong. I'm trying my best. They just said please park anywhere in the city in the chat. Oh, our thank you message to our partners. Yep. Yep. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Look at that. Woo! Many thanks to our partners at TQD for a great convoy from all of us here at Global Trucking. What a convoy! That was awesome, but now I can actually tab out and fix my camera. Hello? No, not that one. That one? That one. Hello! I'm back! That was strange. So yeah. That was our August TQD Convoy. I'm streaming the Convoy tomorrow. We are doing a Convoy tomorrow. The Convoy tomorrow is Bratislava to Nuremberg. So, yeah. I'll be streaming that as well if you guys would like to check it out. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. It was my first time streaming Truck Sim, so I hope... Oh my god, that's so bright. So... Oh, sorry, they're just talking in the... E183. He's part of TQD. Strange. I don't know what's going on. But yes, it was my first time streaming Truck Sim, so I hope it was okay. I hope everything worked okay. There go the horns. I hope the sound was okay. I didn't put any music on because I was like 50-50 and I didn't really like plan out the music too much. So I was like, oh, we could just enjoy like the trucks and stuff like that and blah 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 blah. So I hope it was enjoyable for you guys. Sadly, I couldn't. No, it's okay, Hordian. Like honestly, it was nice to see you again, and it was nice to chat with you again. It was lovely. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow, streaming the Convoy. I think, because I'm going to be streaming most of the convoys that I can attend, and ETS as the official streamer for Global Trucking. So I've kind of transitioned into that. I also now work 5 days a week. So sometimes I think I'll just do like just odd streams here and there of just games I want to play, like nothing serious. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was enjoyable for you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Hordian, for the sub. I really appreciate that. And I will see everyone tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.